Blitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with Bet Blitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we are looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 500 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video, so take a moment and hit that like button. Also, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, at any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community with their top tier analysts. And right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ. These guys will get you right, so make sure you go give them a look. Today we will be getting into the NBA's Wednesday slate of games, so again, take a moment and hit that like button. If this video gets above 500 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video. For our first pick, we'll be under the points plus assists tab, and this time we like Anthony Edwards for more than 31.5 points plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. This pick may come as a bit of a surprise to you, as Anthony Edwards has actually only exceeded it in 4 of his last 10 games. However, one of the things we do love about Outlier is our ability to filter for game-specific conditions. And when we filter for away games, which this game will be for the Minnesota Timberwolves, we see that this is a line Anthony Edwards has actually exceeded in 6 of his last 10 away games, in 55% of his last 20 away games, in 17 of the 33 away games he's had this season. Additionally, Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves will be facing off against a Denver Nuggets defense that this season has not been very good overall, especially when it comes to defending against their opponents' scoring as well as playmaking, ranked near the bottom of the league in total points as well as assists allowed to their opponents. And when it comes to defending against the opponent's shooting guard position, the Nuggets are again the same, ranked near the bottom of the league, giving up plenty of points as well as assists to the position. Here's Denver's defensive numbers against opponent point guards for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, we expect Anthony Edwards to have plenty of opportunity to reach his line. Now, taking a quick look at his minutes, we see that Anthony Edwards is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, 35 minutes per game. And while he hasn't been shooting as efficiently as we'd like to see him from the field over his last 10 games, just under 45% field goal shooting, he still is shooting a solid amount of attempts per game, near 18 attempts per game over his last 10 games, which is very nice to see, and shooting a respectable 34% from behind the arc on nearly 10 attempts per game. Edwards is also an improved playmaker this season over his last 10 games, just under 12 potential assists per game. So coming into this game, we do expect Anthony Edwards to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach his line. Now in his career, Anthony Edwards has been a solid scorer as well as playmaker this season, no exception, over 27 points per game, and giving us a nice little cushion for this line, just under 5 assists per game. And coming into this game against a poor Denver Nuggets defense, especially when it comes to defending his position, scoring as well as playmaking, we do expect Anthony Edwards to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Anthony Edwards for more than 31.5 points plus assists. Now for our next play, we'll be headed over to the 3-pointers made tab, and this time we like Nikola Jokic for more than 1.5 3-pointers made. Now taking a quick look here on Outlier, this pick again may come as a bit of a surprise to you, as Nikola Jokic has actually only exceeded it in 4 of his last 10 games. However, again, when we do filter for specific conditions, this is a home game for the Denver Nuggets. We see that this is a line Jokic has actually exceeded in 6 of his last 10 home games, as well as in 65% of his last 20 home games, in 61% of the home games he's played this season, as well as in 4 of his last 6 matchups head-to-head versus the Minnesota Timberwolves at home. Now, Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets will be facing off against a Minnesota Timberwolves defense that this season has been very good overall when it comes to defending the perimeter, not allowing too many 3-pointers made from their opponents overall. And when it comes to defending the opponent's center position, they are ranked at the top of the league defending the perimeter against this position. However, still giving up nearly a 3-pointer per game. If you watch Jokic and the Denver Nuggets, you know that he is not a traditional center at all. He often does stretch the floor, and with the interior presence of the Minnesota Timberwolves, we are expecting Jokic to play a lot more perimeter offense and get up a few more attempts per game than usual. Here's the Timberwolves' defensive numbers against opponent power forwards for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, we expect Nikola Jokic to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Nikola Jokic is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, nearly 40 minutes per game. Jokic is still shooting a fair number of three-point attempts per game over his last 10 games, just under 5 attempts per game, and he is shooting about 33% from behind the arc, making over 1.5 three-pointers per game. So overall, we do expect Nikola Jokic to have plenty of time and enough opportunity to reach this line. Now, in his career, Jokic has been a decent three-point shooter this season, just under 2 three-pointers per game. He is actually shooting overall a very solid three-point percentage, 43% from behind the arc on the season, on just under 5 attempts per game. And again, coming into this game against a Minnesota Timberwolves defense that does have a huge interior presence, we are expecting Jokic to play a lot more on the perimeter, get more three-point attempts up, and to reach his line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Nikola Jokic for more than 1.5 three-pointers made. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to share with you a couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that is Chet Holmgren for lower than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Rudy Gobert for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like making picks on the traditional PRA stats, but also want to have access to making picks on things like double-doubles as well as triple-doubles, click our link in the description below and sign up for Underdog using code BETBLITZ, because when you do, you'll receive a free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And right now, Underdog is going absolutely insane with all the free picks, discounted player props, and promos that they are dropping as gifts in your lobby on a day-to-day basis. Make sure you guys go lock these in so you guys aren't leaving any money on the table. And again, if you are already on Underdog, sign up using code BETBLITZ, claim your free pick and bonus cash, and trust us, your profits will increase. Now for our third play, we'll be under the rebounds plus assist tab, and this time we like Julius Randle for more than 12.5 rebounds plus assists. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this line Julius Randle has actually exceeded in 6 of his last 10 games, including in 4 straight games. Additionally, this line Randle has actually exceeded in 60% of his last 20 games, in nearly 50% of the games he's played this season, as well as in his last 3 matchups versus the Denver Nuggets. Now taking a quick look here, you see that Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves will be facing off against a Denver Nuggets defense that this season has been below average overall when it comes to defending their opponent's rebounds plus assists, not giving up too many rebounds overall, but giving up some of the most assists per game to their opponents. And when it comes to defending against opponent power forwards, they are again below average overall when it comes to defending the amount of rebounds and assists from opponent power forwards, giving up a fair share amount of rebounds and assists to the position. Here's Denver's defensive numbers against opponent centers for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, we expect Julius Randle to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Julius Randle is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, near 31 minutes per game. One of the things we do like about Randle is the high number of rebound chances he is getting per game over his last 10 games, over 13 rebound chances. He is also an improved playmaker over his last 10 games, near 8 rebound, or rather potential assists per game. So coming into this game, we are expecting Julius Randle to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach his line. On his career, Julius Randle has been a decent rebounder as well as playmaker. This season, 7 rebounds per game, as well as just under 5 assists per game, which is a nice little cushion for this line. And coming into this game against a below average defense when it comes to defending against their opponent's rebounds and assists in the Denver Nuggets, we are expecting Julius Randle to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Julius Randle for more than 12.5 rebounds plus assist. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 500 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video. So take a moment and hit that like button. And again, if the picks in this video weren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to their top tier analysts for 15% off when you use code BLITZ. These guys will get you right, so go give them a look. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.